Amazon is still one of the best websites on earth to make real money. My air filter business is one of the biggest Amazon sellers in the world. Last month, we sold $22 million worth of filters on Amazon. But you don't need factories or thousands of dollars in ads. You just need the right strategy. So here are the simple strategies I would use to turn a few $100s into real money with Amazon. Let's start with strategy number 1, flipping. Yes, you can make thousands from flipping different products on Amazon, but you need to use tools and strategies to effectively compete. Back in college, I remember these guys would show up at the end of every semester in pickup trucks. They'd have scanners and they'd go dorm to dorm offering to buy back textbooks for cents on the dollar. But later, I realized they were flipping them on Amazon and making a real profit. That exact model still works today. If you've got just $500 and a willingness to hustle, used books are everywhere. You just need a tool like Scout IQ to help find profitable books and the patience to find good inventory. When you source used books locally at places like garage sales or thrift stores, you're paying pennies on the dollar. And unlike other products you might get started in, there's no waiting on overseas shipping. All you gotta do is you gotta scan, you buy, and then you list. Here's exactly what to look for. First, sales rank. Amazon sells millions of different products, and sales rank is simply a rank of how popular those products are. In my experience, you want to look for books that are ranked under 1 million in the books category, ideally under 500,000. That tells you that the book actually sells, that there's actually demand. Second, determining how much price you can pay and what price to sell for. What does that mean? It means that if you're buying a book for $2, you should be selling it for at least $6 to $10. The more, the better. Third, condition matters. If it looks like trash, it probably won't sell. Last, textbooks and niche nonfiction. These are gold. That's where the money is. People will give them away, but you'd be surprised how often there are people willing to pay top dollar because that information is not available anywhere else. I know it sounds simple, but if you can follow that playbook, you can turn $100 into $500. Then repeat it until you're ready to scale into bigger strategies. With this next product, Gen Z is creating a huge opportunity, but if you don't act fast, it could fade away. There's a full-blown analog revival happening. Film cameras, camcorders, Walkmans, Game Boys. Gen Z is craving the physical and imperfect over the digital and polished. Take the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark I. It's a 9-year-old camera that can sell for $500 to $600 used on Amazon and eBay. This thing was collecting dust in junk drawers just 5 years ago. And here's the thing, you don't need to be a camera expert. All you gotta do is recognize quality brands like Canon, Sony, Olympus, Nikon. Check sold listings on eBay to see what people are actually paying. Be willing to test the item and clean it up. Trends start on social platforms like TikTok or Reddit, YouTube, and if you're paying attention, you can spot value where others see junk. Knowing what to look for before the crowd catches on. Here's the secret. Luck isn't random. It's prepared awareness. None of these businesses in and of themselves are going to make you a millionaire, but these are the businesses that allow you to start putting in the reps, that are going to build the skills, that are ultimately going to let you use some of the other strategies we talk about for you to become a millionaire or a billionaire and beyond. Product flipping is fun, but it might require some luck. This next category puts more control in your hands. Most people think that a winning Amazon product needs to be a trending category on TikTok, but the real opportunities are boring. There are these boring industrial supply sites like Grainger or McMaster-Carr, and I'd spend time scouring the niche pages on these sites just looking for these super specific parts that most people overlook. Then I'd type those products into Amazon and check if they were even listed, but with really bad listings or hardly any competition. That's when I realized these are the kind of long tail products that have low volume but steady demand. So I go to Alibaba, find a supplier, and use my $500 to buy a small batch and just list it myself with better photos, a better title, and fulfill the first few orders from home. But here's the deeper layer that I think most people miss. If you're chasing trends, you're constantly starting over. But when you sell something boring that people need over and over again, you can build a stable business that compounds. And because these categories aren't sexy, there's less competition. and way fewer good listings. And that's how real Amazon businesses get built. This next category isn't even about finding the perfect product. It's about writing the perfect title. I had this cold plunge set up with a compressor, and one day the hose connector broke. I had to go to Amazon and dig around just to find the right part, and it was way harder than it should have been. If someone had just listed that specific part clearly, like this is the exact hose connector for this cold plunge model, I would have instantly bought it. I would not have looked at any other pricing, I just would have bought it. Most people don't know what they're called, don't know the size, and definitely don't want to spend 30 minutes comparing vague listings on Amazon. But if you position the part as the exact solution to their specific problem, you instantly become the most valuable listing on the page. So how would you actually do this? Start by listening where the pain shows up. Scour Reddit threads, Facebook groups, or niche forums. Once you find a part that keeps coming up, all you gotta do is source it. Take real, clear photos showing exactly how and where it fits. Now you're not just selling a part, you're solving a problem better than anyone else. And that's a business that scales. If you're watching this YouTube channel, it means you're willing to get your hands dirty. At least I hope so. This first business is less than $500 and comes with a full Just Add Wheel Kit. You can buy an e-bike conversion kit for a few $100 and sell a complete converted bike for a profit. Most people don't want to mess with the wiring or installation, but they'll gladly pay you a premium to do it for them. Let's say you convert just 5 or 10 e-bikes locally and get great at the install process. At that point, you know what parts are good or bad, what tools make the job easier, what people wish someone told them beforehand. And then now you've got valuable insight, and people pay for insight. You could film installs and post them on YouTube to build an audience. You can monetize that audience with affiliate links to conversion kits and tools. Eventually, you could sell your own branded parts or upgraded kits, all from flipping a few bikes in your garage. How would you actually do this? And why do I suggest starting locally? Because local lets you skip everything that makes e-commerce hard. No shipping, no customer support tickets, no waiting on reviews or ad spend. And when you start local, you get cash flow and confidence first. Then, if you're ambitious and you want to scale it later, you can. If $500 sounds like a lot of money for you, you can make back your investment in a day with this next business. You can start a power washing business with just $500. You buy the machine, and your first weekend out, you can make all your money back. I'd offer the first customer in a neighborhood a discount just to get my foot in the door. Then I'd go to their neighbors and say, hey, I just did this driveway. You can see it. I'm already in the neighborhood, so I'll give you a discount if I can do yours today too. You chain jobs together like that, and it becomes all profit after you pay off the gear. In my opinion, power washing is the perfect service for word of mouth growth because the results are immediately visible. You just point to the clean driveway, sidewalk, or patio and let the results sell themselves. And once you've cleaned one home on the block, you've unlocked the whole neighborhood. For my last business, I have a concept that actually costs $0 to start, but could easily be 6 figures in income. Today, I run a business that makes $22 million a month, but this started with a simple business idea that you can copy, and it costs practically nothing to start. There are tons of companies that sell through distributors, but have no presence online. You go to them and say, let me handle Amazon for you. I'll create the listing, I'll buy the product at your wholesale price, and I'll take care of everything else. That's literally how I started. I became the middleman for brands that didn't want to deal with e-commerce. Most people think you need to find some hot consumer brand to win on Amazon. But the real gold is in the industrial and long-tail niches that no one's paying attention to. You're not pitching Nike or Hydro Flask. You're looking for the boring stuff, things that still sell, but where brands haven't made the jump to Amazon. These companies are usually busy running operations, shipping pallets to distributors, and have no interest in figuring out listings, reviews, or customer support. So, when you offer to handle Amazon end-to-end for them, they're often thrilled to let you take it over. Here's the real-world playbook. First, find a niche supplier or manufacturer in your area. To find them, use search terms like B2B distributor, your city, or drive through your local industrial park. Next, you check their online presence. If their Amazon presence is non-existent or terrible, that's a green light. Then you reach out with a zero-lift offer. Here's a simple pitch you can tweak. Hey, I specialize in getting products listed and selling on Amazon. I saw your X product isn't on there or isn't optimized. I'll buy from you at wholesale, handle everything on the Amazon side, and send you the purchase orders just like any other customer. You don't have to do a thing. That last framing is key. You're not asking for a partnership. You're offering to become a customer and make them more money without any extra work. If you want simple business ideas, watch my video on one-person businesses here.